All righty, guys. Thank you for coming through this morning, or this afternoon as it may be. Wednesday, we're halfway through the week. Thanks for all of you that have tuned in live from around the country today. We're going to spend the next few minutes talking about DuePoint. It's important that you're here with us, understanding what we do at DuePoint, because times are pretty exciting here at DuePoint, while times outside these walls are not particularly exciting at the moment. So we want to bring you inside the walls, bring you to the excitement, and get you out from outside where things are looking pretty bleak at the moment in South Africa today. And so to start with, let's just make sure we understand who DuePoint is. DuePoint is a division of Constantia Insurance Company Limited. We're a 66-year-old insurance company. We're licensed for life and short-term insurance. We're listed on the stock exchange under Conduit Capital, and we've been a part of the financial services sector in South Africa for the last 7 decades. This is not a new business. So if you've not heard of us before, it's not because we're not new. It's just because this is the first time you've been connected to us. And I think after you've watched this presentation, you'll understand us a lot better and understand what we're trying to achieve here a lot better. We are, of course, an authorized and registered financial services provider. Take some time. Go and do your research about us. We're a public company. You can find everything you need to know about us online and at all the regulators. We're also real business, real people, real offices in South Africa, built in South Africa for South Africans. A very, very rare thing these days. Most of the things that you've seen before come from overseas. Here, you can meet us, you can see us, you can feel and appreciate our offices. We've got all the things right here in South Africa for you. You don't have to try and find us somewhere else. Pick the phone up, call our client service team. Come and see how real this business is. Pop by here any day, Monday through Saturday, and you'll get to meet all of us here as the staff of DuePoint. We're here and available for you. This is a South African business, and we're in the business here at DuePoint of creating wealth for South Africans. We are not here to create cash on sale, or like I like to call it, cash in transit. Some people, many people in South Africa have been involved in one way or another before with the selling of something. And when you sell something, you get cash for it. It's once off, and it never changes your financial circumstances. We're desperate as South Africans today to have our financial circumstances changed. Prices are out of control. Inflation is killing our income, and we've got no control left. As South Africans, there's no way. What can we do right now to change our economic circumstances? Well, there's nothing outside, we believe, of the DuePoint opportunity today to change permanently your economic situation. With our tool, we create wealth. What's wealth? It is a regular, recurring income that is there every month, whether you are working the system or not, whether you've got time or not, whether you are sick or healthy. It is an income that you can rely on. It's an income that's steadfast. It's one that's there every single month. Folks, this is a very big difference from everything else you've ever done before. Even your job does not secure you a monthly income. You know that if you lose your job, your income is gone tomorrow. If you're sick for a month, they're not going to pay you. If you can't get to your job, well, then they're going to stop paying you too. Here at DuePoint, we want to create wealth. Wealth is there no matter your circumstances. Wealth allows you to, for the first time in your life, start to permanently change your personal economic position. Everybody in South Africa today is unhappy with their economic position. Whoever I ask, are you happy with your circumstances? They answer no. No one wants to be in the position they're in right now, but no one has any way of getting themselves out of that circumstance. What I heard last night was that there'll be 400,000 more matriculant students at the end of next year that pass matric, that enter into a job market where there will be 30,000 available jobs. 400,000. This is not to mention the 10 million other unemployed South Africans that are waiting in the queue for the same 30,000 jobs. Jobs are not going to solve your economic situation. They're not. There just aren't any. We have to start picking up tools like the DuePoint tool that creates permanent wealth that will allow us to start changing our economic situation. That's our primary objective at DuePoint. Our secondary objective at DuePoint is we want to get South Africans participating in the largest sector in our economy, the financial services sector. As part of our system, we open the window to let South Africans in again into this highly regulated, very difficult to crack industry. And we put you in and we get you to participate and benefit again. With those two objectives put together, we created what we call the DuePoint system. The DuePoint system allows you as an individual to contract with us as a wealth engineer. As a wealth engineer, we're going to give you one task. It's not going to be selling or marketing. That we contract you out of. We give you one one task. Just the task of connecting South Africa to us. We want you to go out to all of these 55 million South Africans that have no choice and no options in changing their economic circumstances, and just connect them to us. As you connect them to us, you allow us to expand our market share, create greater revenue, and from the greater revenue, we're able to create a recurring extra income for you. Not a once-off, not a cash in transit. When you sell something, you get something. A recurring income, a single connection of an individual to us equals and results in an income that is there for you month after month after month. How do we create that? Well, we use financial services products here at DuePoint. They run on automatic debit order systems, which means that after that single connection to us of an individual, we're able to raise a debit order on their bank account month after month after month, creating an income for you that's there month after month after month. You do not need to run back to your friends every month and beg them to pay again. You simply connect and your income is secured. This again means that no matter your circumstances in any given month, your income comes in. That's proper freedom. That is what wealth creates. Proper freedom. We also put into our system the ability for you to leverage others. So you have unlimited potential now. How much income you create is totally up to you. Whether you have little time, which many South Africans have, and you want others to build wealth for you because you don't have time to do it, or you have lots of time and have high aspirations and want to create great wealth, our system caters for everybody in every set of circumstances in South Africa. We often have people come to us and say, no, well, I'm special. You see, my circumstances are special. That's why I can't do this. I'm too busy. I'm too important. I've got too many other people I've got to look after. Folks, our system caters for everybody. There isn't a set of circumstances that our system won't allow and flex for in your set of circumstances to allow you to create real wealth with us. We allow you to use this system at no cost. Every other presentation you've ever gone to, they've said, we need your money. One of my wealth engineers was telling me about a presentation he went to where they were told that if they put 30,000 Rand in, they guaranteed 400% return in the next couple of months. The moment someone says guarantee and return in the same sentence, you leave the room. They're about to steal your money. And so that is a rule of nature. The moment somebody says to you, we guarantee, and then give you a number, walk out of the room. You're about to lose your money. Here at DuePoint, we don't ask for anything. No starter fee, no starter kit of products you're going to have to buy, no starter manual, no application form fees, and no monthly fees of any kind. By simply being a product owner at DuePoint, you're automatically a wealth engineer at no cost. Everyone gets to use the system without having to create or having to complete a risk decision with us here. There is no risk to you in becoming a wealth engineer. In addition, because you're not selling, you're not marketing, you're not intermediaries, you're not brokers, you're not agents of ours, because you have one task of just connecting people to us, everybody of any qualification or experience can be a wealth engineer at DuePoint. This is a system for all South Africans, and it's a system that means that all South Africans can create an asset for themselves. At DuePoint, these teams are going to create these channels of income that you create. You can price them and you can sell them while you're still alive. They are your asset, and when you pass away one day, your channel will automatically transfer on to your children, and they will earn the income that you created during your lifetime. We have had tens of thousands of South Africans come through our presentations, and I'm sure that most of those tens of thousands haven't actually realized the value of what I've just said in that last sentence. Right now, South Africans will hand nothing over to their children. Nothing. When you pass away, your job, if you've got one, is not something you can give to your child. What you will leave behind to the generations that come after you is more poverty. It's poverty after poverty after poverty. We at DuePoint say we can create something for you that will not only change your life, but will change the life of your children. And what do most South Africans say? No, I don't want to do the work. I don't want to do the work. I'd rather stay in my circumstances and leave nothing behind for the generations that come after me. It's a very sad set of circumstances, but we hope here at DuePoint that in time we're going to find the special few that are going to catch the vision and they're going to say, you know what, I'm tired of my circumstances. I'm properly tired of them. I'm properly tired of having to sell substandard products to make in-the-moment cash that never lasts. And I'm tired of knowing that I leave nothing for my children. Those few individuals that catch this vision, we're going to change not only your life, but we're going to change the life of your children and your grandchildren and your great-grandchildren with the system that we have created here. We make the system as easy as possible for you. We use the latest technology, which means, yes, those people who are not au fait with technology are going to find it difficult to work at DuePoint. But this is 2019. 2019 is 1 month away, so I can call it 2019 already. It's 2019. This is the future. If you watched any of the science fiction movies in the last 20 years, they all happened before now. Remember Back to the Future, 2017. That was 2 years ago. 2019, we are living in the future. And so here at DuePoint, we use our technology to equip you nationwide 24 hours a day to create wealth from the comfort and convenience of your cell phone. You need nothing else in the DuePoint system. No bucky for the products, no paper application forms you have to fax in and have data captured, and all this sort of nonsense. And none of the products that are going to be broken or not delivered. One of our other wealth engineers this morning in the audience with us today was telling me about the fact that she joined another network, paid 8,000 Rand, and to this day has never received her products. And she paid the 8 grand in May. Ladies and gentlemen, ours are instantaneously delivered, working perfectly every time, and always available for you, never running out, never delivered. There's never shortages or delays in the deliveries. None of that exists in our system. We created a system of perfect convenience for you and one at the highest levels of quality so that you can be proud of what we do here. You are going to have to work though, but you can be proud of the work that you do. We leave you with one task, connecting people to us. That's all you got to do. How do you connect people to us? Well, you can buy a USB stick, either from client services or our information counter. 170 Rand, bang, you've got our presentation. 24 hours a day, you plug it into a computer or a TV, and there we are doing the presentation for you. Second way is you can come and be part of our studio audience here. 6 days a week, Monday through Saturday, we present live out of the studio. Night times, lunch times, morning. Find a convenient time for you and come and be part of the studio audience. The third way of connecting people to us is through our YouTube channel. This is our #1 way of connecting people. Through YouTube, we're able to be 24 hours a day nationwide. It doesn't matter where you are. You click one button and you are connecting people to DuePoint. No sales pitch, no showing them the products, no discussing the products, nothing. It's one click. People says to you, no, but I want to know about the products. You click the product button. People want a summary. You click the summary button. Everything you need is on our YouTube channel 24 hours a day. And then the fourth way of connecting people to DuePoint is through our live broadcasts. Every one of our presentations, including this one, is broadcast live across the country. So that if you're stuck at work or you're in another province, it doesn't matter. You click the live stream button and you are live in the room with us. This is perfect for those people who say, I won't believe it until I see it for real. Well, perfect. You don't even have to bring them all the way to Bryanston. You can show them us live every day of the week, Monday through Saturday. We do not know of another company in the country that gives this flexibility and these tools to those people that work with them. As you connect individuals to us, some of them are going to become wealth engineers just like you, and then we allocate them to you and your channel is born. These individuals go out, they're going to connect people to us through one of these 4 methods. And again, becoming wealth engineers, we connect them to you. And this process repeats itself over and over again as your channel spreads out across the country of South Africa. We now, as the insurance company, come and do all the work. We facilitate the purchase of our products throughout your channel. You didn't have to sell them anything. You didn't have to talk about the products. That is what we did. And without selling a single thing, your income is born with us here at DuePoint. Now, what's important to note is that this is not a get-rich-quick scheme or a Ponzi scheme or a pyramid scheme. This is genuine wealth creation. We're a licensed and listed insurance company, which means that, like everything that's genuine, whether it was your career or building a business or anything, learning to play an instrument well, whatever it might have been that you tried that was genuine, you knew when you started that it would come at a price. What is that price? It is always time. It is always time. And this is where we lose most South Africans. It's very unfortunate. Most South Africans are lazy. They're not willing to commit time to anything. They're forced to go to their job every day, They're forced to, they have to pitch there. But for most South Africans, they're unwilling to spend their time. But there are some of you out there that we will find with our message from DuePoint who go, you know what, I'm willing to put time in to permanently change my circumstances, to reach the dreams I have for my life. I don't want to put them in a box anymore like most South Africans do. They take their dreams, they put them in a box, and they put them in the back of their minds, believing they'll never achieve them. Here at DuePoint, for those of you who want to achieve those dreams, the price you'll pay with us is just time. If you can commit time to us, we will not only buy that time back, but we'll create a wealth for you that is effectively limitless here at DuePoint. We will start the process by facilitating the purchase of our products into the channel you've created for us. We have 4 products. Our first is our Access Wealth Plan. It costs 324 Rand a month. And for that 324 Rand, you're going to get 2 independent products. Your first is your very own tax-free investment account, and your second is 120,000 Rands worth of personal accident cover. We're going to take 100 Rand of your 324 every month, and we're going to put it into your investment account, and your asset is going to start growing here with us at DuePoint. Our second product is our Wealth Guard product. It's 249 Rand a month, and for that you get 1 million Rands worth of personal accident cover. No waiting periods, no medical examinations, and no maximum age limit. You can be any age of any risk profile. And for 249 Rand a month, you can have 1 million Rands worth of personal accident cover with us here at DuePoint. And then our third product is our Family Wealth Funeral Plan. It comes with 2 benefits. The first one is funeral cover, 20 or 30,000 Rand starting at 299 Rand a month. And you can add 5 or 10 family members to this plan with you. And then the second benefit is that you get 10,000 Rands worth of outstanding debt cover for the principal member. You're the principal members. You are buying the product. When you pass away, we will settle 10,000 Rands worth of your debt so that your children don't have to. And then our fourth product is our Wealth Points Buyers Club. It's our Buyers Club here as a 7-decade-old insurance company. We have suppliers approaching us all the time. I'm meeting with one of the major suppliers in the country. Today, they approach us because of who we are. They give us prices, discounts, vouchers, packages, VIP services that you couldn't get as an individual. But for 299 Rand a month, you get to be a member of our club, and you get access to all of these suppliers and everything they have to offer. Now, this is an active product. I encourage you, go and watch the training videos on our Wealth Points product. There's at least 4 just on this product that show you how to use it. If you don't use it, you lose it. This is a club membership. Get in there and use the product to completely change your economic position every single month. All of our videos, all of our products have training videos and review videos on them. Go and watch them and you'll understand every part of every one of those products. Now, traditionally, to get you to purchase these products, we would have advertised to you. We would have spent hundreds of millions advertising in every format to you. We would have made you pay for that through the payment of your product. Your banking fees, your funeral cover, your car insurance, you paying 30 to 50% every month. Next month's marketing, next month's advertising. Now here at DuePoint, we do 0 advertising. 0. That's probably why you'd never heard of us before today, because we've never run an advert for DuePoint, and we never will. Instead, we use you. You're going to go out and you're going to connect South Africans to us. And therefore, all that money we were going to spend anyway on Prime Media, DSTV, SABC, all that money we were going to spend, we now have available to redirect to you and your channel in the creation of wealth for you. And we do it in 2 ways. The first way is through our returns program. Our returns program pays you 27.50 Rand for every product payment in your channel every month that they are made, multiplied by a factor of where in your channel the payment is made. So let's look at an example. You go out, you talk to some of your friends. They become wealth engineers, they pay for their product, and you get 27.50 Rand multiplied by 200%, 55 Rand. 55 Rand for every product every month going forward. I know it's not lump sums. I know it's not weekly. I've heard all this nonsense before. There isn't a successful direct selling company in the world that pays weekly or lump sums. It doesn't work. Here at DuePoint, we pay you monthly, and we pay you consistently and reliably in a trustworthy, reliable fashion. You can forecast your earnings off of us. People take more than one product, well then you get multiples. 2 products, 110. 3 products, 120. 165. 4 products, 220 Rand. Not once, every month. Do you have to run back to your friends and beg them to pay every month? No. It's a single connection to us, and every month thereafter, your income comes in. This is what freedom looks like. These guys go out, they chat to some of their friends, they become wealth engineers, pay their products, and again, you get 27 Rand 50 multiplied by 200%, 55 Rand every single month. You've put a little bit of time in, and you are now earning just under 1,000 Rand a month. That's 12,000 Rand a year that you have created for yourself off of the back of just a little bit of effort and a little bit of time spent at DuePoint. Put a little bit more time in, put a little bit more effort in, and your channel will continue to grow. You'll earn on a diminishing basis down to the 8th point, but from the 8th point on, unlimited potential. You can earn on every product, on every point in your channel. You'll always get 4% of 27 Rand 50 from the 8th point on where you qualify to earn. Qualifying to earn is very simple. Go to our YouTube channel, watch the 3-minute video, or come on a Saturday at 11:30 and we show you how to accelerate your wealth with us, qualifying each point to be earned on, and meaning and demonstrating your limitless potential with us here at DuePoint. You have one price to pay. That price is time. It is time that will result in wealth for you at DuePoint. What does it look like? Well, we've had to calculate it. If we're going to give you an answer, if we're going to give you milestones of what you're going to earn, we're going to know how fast you're going to grow. So we made an assumption. We made the assumption that you're very busy and can't do a lot with us. And we built a formula called 3 + 2. 3 + 2 says that in your first month with us, you are responsible for putting in just 3 people on your first point. You've got an entire month to find 3 people. That's it. And then every month thereafter, you are responsible for 2. Just 2 people, 1 person every 15 days. If you're able to do that consistently over time, that means over December, you put 2 people in. Over Easter, you're putting 2 people in. In your birthday month, you put 2 people in. You never stop putting 2 people in. If you're able to do that over time, well then we're now able to calculate what you can reasonably expect to earn with us here at DuePoint. Now guys, you can put more than 3 + 2 in. You could put 100 + 100 in. You could put 10 people in every month, 15 people every month. It doesn't matter. That's up to you. All it'll do is change these numbers along this timeline. The task and the control is in your hands with the DuePoint system. But let's say all you can do is 3 + 2 + 2 + 2 + 2 + 2. After 6 months, you can reasonably expect to be on 2,500 Rand a month with us. Not 100,000 like they promised you on WhatsApp and Facebook and all this other nonsense, because you don't earn that money ever. All that happens is you lose money. Think of the lady who paid out 8,000 Rand and to this day still has not received her products. Think of that. That is when they tell you you're going to be rich in 3 months, but you never are. Folks, 6 months in, you're on 2,500 Rand a month. That's 30,000 Rand a year. If you continue and do another 6 months with us to a year, you'll be on 9,000 to 10,000 Rand a year. That's 120,000 Rand a year that you have created for yourself. 9,000 to 10,000 Rand a month, sorry. Now, anybody earning an extra 10,000 Rand a month has already had their personal circumstances changed dramatically. Think about it. You don't quit your job to become a wealth engineer. You've added this 10,000 Rand a month to your household income every month. What does 120,000 Rand a year do for you? It changes everything. What did you do to get the 10,000 Rand a month? You had to add 2 people a month. That's all we asked you to do, was connect 2 people a month. Did we now ask you to make sure they pay? Did we ask you to make sure they duplicate? Did we ask you to do any of those things other than the single task of connecting 2 people every month? No, we didn't. And that's very important for you, because when you start getting confused, you normally around about month 3, I've put 20 people in and only 13 are doing anything and 7 have cancelled and I've only got 1 guy who comes to the office and I quit. Then you have confused your responsibility with us here at DuePoint. We don't ask you to manage the people you put in. We ask you to do one thing. Just keep connecting. Keep connecting over time. Once you've done it for a year, you can reasonably expect to be on about 9,000 to 10,000 Rand a month. Once you've done it for 2 years with us, you can reasonably expect to be on about 27,000 to 30,000 Rand a month. Can you do a task for 2 years? If your boss said to you, do this task for 2 years and at the end of it I'll pay you 30,000 Rand a month every month for the rest of your life, would you do it? You'd be like, I'm in there. 2 years is nothing. I'll do it. And yet, remember, 3 months is when when people drop out, because they go, no, but look, nobody's doing anything. Of course nobody's doing anything. We're searching for the few that will catch the vision, and all you've got to do is keep adding 2, 2, 2, 2. If you keep doing that, the math starts working for you, and you start finding the guys who create momentum in your channel. If you do it for 3 years, you're up to 45,000 Rand a month. If you can do it for 4 years, you'll be on about 60 to 65,000 Rand. And if you can do it for 5 years, you'll be somewhere between 80 and 100,000 Rand a month with us here. And you can reasonably expect that average. We've been around long enough now to have seen it happen over and over again. The question is, are you willing to put 5 years into something? Many South Africans will say no. Many South Africans are so desperate in their current circumstances that they will say, I need to be rich in 90 days. But nobody's getting rich in 90 days. Otherwise, you would know them. Otherwise, you would be them. No, if you're going to create real wealth, permanent wealth, life-changing wealth, well then, like everything, you've got to put the time in. Are you willing to connect 2 people a month for the next 60 months? Not 60 days, not 6 weeks, and not 6 months, 60 months. If you can do that, well then, your potential is unlimited. You don't have to stop after 60 months either. You can do another 5 years, another 10 years, another 20 years. What do these numbers look like when you've done that? Well, a special few out there will know. The rest will give up because they're lazy. That's unfortunately the truth. Unwilling to put the work in to change their circumstances. And not only will those that do the work change their own circumstances, they'll change the circumstances of the generations to come in their family. Are people doing this at DuePoint? You betcha. Tens of thousands over the last few years have processed through DuePoint, and we put on this stage every month just a handful of examples. Some doing well, some doing badly. We show you them all. This last month we had Millicent up on stage with us. She's been with us for 6 months, but has only been building her channel for the last 8 weeks. And in the last 8 weeks, she's built an income now of 1,300 Rand a month. That's extra money every month that she gets, and she's done it in 8 weeks. What will the next 8 weeks reveal? She'll probably be on 2,500 Rand, maybe 3,000 Rand by then, well ahead of the curve. We've got Lindo down in KZN. He's been working with us for 4 months, and in 4 months, he's created an income of 4,000 Rand a month. That's 48,000 Rand a year. 48 extra thousand Rand a year is what he now has. He's a security guard. He works night shift. He does not have time. When he's sleeping, people are awake, and when he's working, people are sleeping. He has everything working against him. But he put his head down, and instead of putting 2 people in a month, he's been putting in 10 people a month. You decide how fast you want to earn at DuePoint. It's completely up to you. And then we had Marsha and Roelof, who are business owners. In fact, they were so busy, only Roelof was able to make it out that evening because Marsha was working on their business. They don't have time. But over the last 2.5 years, they've built up an income that now averages 25,000 Rand a month since the beginning. So you've got to kind of picture this. They weren't on 25,000 in month 1. They were on naught. And when we take naught plus what they're earning now, the average is 25,000 Rand. So you know what they've produced for themselves, how much income they have created for themselves as their backup spare income that they now have through the DuePoint system. When you get retrenched one day, or retired one day, or fired one day, whatever it might be, maybe you get too sick to work one day, what do you fall back on at the moment? State pension, 1,700 Rand a month? Or do you want to fall back on a consistent income, averaging over 2.5 years, 25,000 Rand a month? What is that like for you to know that it's there every month, secure, whether you are working or not, it is coming in? This is what we produce at DuePoint. You can go to our YouTube channel, go and watch all their testimonies. You'll find some that are earning a little bit, some earning a medium amount, and some earning huge amounts of cash at DuePoint. It all just depends on the amount of time and commitment you're willing to put in here with us at DuePoint. Go and watch those presentations. Go and watch those testimonies and understand for yourself where you want to be on that spectrum, and then do the work. That's DuePoint, ladies and gentlemen. Everything you need to know about it, I've just told you. There's nothing special. There's nothing hidden. You can go and do as much extra research as you like. Everything is online. You won't find anything else revealed to you. If you want to become a wealth engineer today, it's very simple. Jump onto our website, DuePoint.net, fill out the form. It'll take you about 3 minutes, and you're a wealth engineer, not a single cent having left your pocket today. Isn't that nice? I think this is why people don't take us seriously, is because there's no cost. Everywhere else you go, you've got to pay. And so maybe you take it more seriously when you put your money down on the table. Here at DuePoint, we say we're not taking your money because we're not in the business of taking money. We're in the business of creating wealth. So we can't put you in a negative position. We want to put you in a positive position. If you're serious, get the tools. They're available, as I said, here at our information counter or through our client service team. The USB stick with the presentation on it, backup batteries for your phones, business cards, caps, pens, iPad covers, tablet covers. We've got everything you need to start the conversation in connecting South Africans to DuePoint. We're also alive and kicking on social media. If you want to see what's going on in this business, every day we post on our Facebook site. Go and follow us there, love us there, because then you are plugged in to the heart of this business. You can see how people are progressing. You can see how DuePoint's progressing, and you can learn how you can progress if you are following us on social media. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. It's where all of our content is, and if you subscribe and click the little bell button next to the subscribe button, then your phone will ping every time we go live. And that means that wherever you are, you can turn your phone on and connect the closest person directly to you straight away into your channel, into DuePoint, and be creating wealth every time your phone pings with us just by subscribing for free to our YouTube channel. And then download our app, ladies and gentlemen. It's free. You can download it and put it on your phone today. It is the tool you use to create wealth. It is almost impossible to create wealth without it here at DuePoint, so make sure it's on your phone. Put it on there, watch the training under the tools button, see your personal details and documentation there, and follow your channel in real time. In real time, second by second, you can see in your app what your channel and what your wealth is doing with us here at DuePoint. And then, ladies and gentlemen, we reward you in the second way by teaching you how to become wealthy. Through our XP Rewards program, we teach you about this business and the sector of our economy. We put you through a series of steps and training processes, and as you complete them, we give you what's called XP points, experience points. They accumulate, and as they accumulate, you become more mature and more successful here with us at DuePoint. As you gain experience, and naturally your channel size grows, where you meet the two criteria, we rank you up in our training program, and then we start to reward you. A little bit of cash in the beginning, more serious cash as you move along, very serious cash as you get very serious with us here at DuePoint. Then at about rank 5, we start to reward you with tools. At rank 5, it's an imported Lightning memory stick from the US. It's got everything you need on it to connect South Africans to us 24 hours a day on any electronic device in South Africa. At rank 7, we give you a 17,000 Rand set of business cards, gold gilded, imported, custom made for you. No one in the country today has business cards as fine as these, and you get to hand them out and connect South Africans to us through them. And then at rank 9, as long as you maintain your channel size with us, every year that you do for the rest of your life, we take you away on a 1-week trip, all expenses paid, business class, 5-star, every year with your family. And it's none of this T's and C's apply, like, you know, congratulations, you've qualified, but you've got to buy the air tickets, or congratulations, you've qualified, but you've got to pay for the airport taxes. I've seen all this nonsense. I mean, it's just nonsense. Here at DuePoint, when you hit rank 9, you're earning about 20,000 to 30,000 Rand a month. Consistently, you got enough to buy your own Mauritius trip, but you've been one of the few that have put your head down, said, I'm doing the work, I'm not going to get lazy, I'm not going to quit because others quit, I'm going to keep going. And as a result, we reward you and start to increase your freedom at DuePoint by changing your lifestyle with us here at DuePoint to one where every year on the 1st of January, you know what you're doing that December for Christmas with us. We're leaving on the 8th of December this year. We're going to Heritage Letelfia in Mauritius, 5-star ocean suites, butlers in every room. We should suffer through it terribly during that week. But because we go every year, we don't have to show you fake internet footage. We can show you the real deal. Our trips to Mauritius every year look a little bit like this.
When all of your wind has gone and all of the paths you've drawn sunk to the ocean sun where no one can see you stand. Don't let the dark embrace, cower the dreams you chase under the rust and blood. Don't
8th of December. It's only a few days away, but it feels like a year away right now. Folks, next year we'll be going again. We've already started planning that trip. The question is, who will be joining us? That's it. Book my ticket. I hear it all the time. I hear it all the time. Can you survive the first 90 days? Can you survive the first year? Will you survive the second year? Your responsibility will simply be to connect people to us, but you'll get confused along the way and think that your responsibility was to ensure that they pay, duplicate, attend, etc., etc. That's not your responsibility. We leave you with one task. We need South Africa connected to DuePoint. That's it. Get out there and do it. If you do it slowly, it'll take you a long time. 19 months is about our average to rank 9. Can you wait 19 months for a trip that you can have every year for the rest of your life? The average South African would say, no, unless I get it immediately, I don't want it. These are mature decisions you have to make at DuePoint. We don't muck around here. This is the real deal here. But you can get there a lot faster. Our record to rank 9 is 5 months, this chap over here. So if you want to get there in 5 months, get there in 5 months. You can't add 2 people a month then. You've got to be adding 20, 30, 40 people a month. That's up to you. How fast are you going to connect South Africans to us? And of course, the scale is everywhere in between as well. But if you do, you'll get to rank 9 and you'll join us. And if you get to rank 9, it's likely you'll get to rank 11. And at rank 11, we give you your own car. It's not branded. It's not financed through us. You don't rent it from us. And we don't give it to you and then take it away because your production has dropped off or something like that. No, it's your car. We give it to you and we want you to have it as part of the package of freedom that we offer that no one else can offer in South Africa today. And so, ladies and gentlemen, we are showcasing DuePoint around the country at the moment. We've been to KZN, we've been to the Eastern Cape, we've been to the Free State, we were up in Mpumalanga with the Limpopo and Mpumalanga guys this last weekend. And on the 24th of this month, we're doing the last one for 2018. We are down in Cape Town. I hope you guys are taking it seriously. I hope you've booked your tickets. You've got just this week and next week to finalize those bookings. Get the tickets before they run out. Get your accommodation sorted out, your travel plan sorted out, and get your guests there. We want to have a full house as we've had at every other conference and every other showcase we've done. Make sure you're booked in and ready to go. It's the last one for 2018, and it is an awesome opportunity for you to grow a channel down in the Western Cape. We want to grow nationwide wealth for you. Use these showcase opportunities to build nationwide wealth with us. And then, folks, this Saturday, it's one of those lucky weeks. We've got November's development seminar happening at 9 o'clock this Saturday. That's our training session we do once a month. It's live. It's out of the studio, but it's broadcast around the country. Rob's got a brand new development seminar he's built from scratch and he's very excited about. He's calling it 1%. Who wants to be the 1%? It's the 1% globally that have everything. They always tell you that. Well, he's going to be talking about how you can become the 1% on Saturday. So I can say, I'm not putting words in his mouth, this is me saying, only if you're serious should you come at 9 o'clock on Saturday. Generally we say, hey, everyone must come. I'm saying, if you're not serious, don't bother coming. Only the serious people should come at 9 o'clock on Saturday morning. The serious people would know that there's no excuse. Your kid's soccer, your daughter's ballet, swimming, whatever, it's all not as important as being part of the 1%. So for those of you, I'm talking to you, 9 o'clock on Saturday morning, make sure you're here. Bring the 1%ers in your channel here as well, all your wealth engineers, and around the country, book your venues, get them sorted for the live broadcast. It's going to be awesome with Rob giving us a brand new development seminar on Saturday morning, and then all the normal presentations will take place after that. Ladies and gentlemen, I think you can see that we are very, very serious about what we're doing here. We're not messing around. This is the real deal. It is the only, and we believe, economically viable solution for the average South African today. And we need you on board with us. If you've got questions and concerns, come and ask them. Ask those. We have all sorts of channels available for you to have every question answered. But don't make excuses today. Don't let laziness, don't let concern put you off picking up a tool that'll cost you nothing today and getting out there right now and starting to build wealth for yourself today with us here at DuePoint. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to see you guys outside, and thanks for all of you who've tuned in live today.